Hey, Justin Hemming here. Wanted to share some more thoughts on loneliness. So I looked up the article and the study that was published that was referred to in the podcast yesterday. And the reason loneliness is as bad as smoking 15 cigarettes a day is because it leads to higher blood pressure, more cases, greater likelihood of heart disease, greater likelihood of heart attacks, greater likelihood of stroke. So all these physical reactions happen as a result of loneliness, which is really interesting. So it's not only a mental disturbance or an ill effect on your mental health, it's very much a disturbance on your physical health too, which I think is super fascinating. So we live in a very connected world in a lot of ways through social media. Facebook has more people than any country. I think it's like 2 billion users, and Twitter not far behind, and then Snapchat too, or Instagram, whatever. But we're also disconnected from each other in person, which is what we really need, is face-to-face interaction. No man's an island, and we're seeing the results of this loneliness and the pandemic exacerbating it, and the number of calls to suicide hotlines skyrocketed during the main part of the pandemic. The number of depression cases and antidepressants that are being handed out has skyrocketed. Number of people saying they feel depressed has skyrocketed. So yeah, I don't know how to fix it or how to suggest fixes outside of what I know, which is Jesus and the church. We're made for community, and we've done a lousy job of that at the church in some regards. Other regards, we do awesome at it. But I think we've allowed our culture to dictate our expectations of community rather than the church model a different reality of community and what it can be. So I want to challenge the church in North American context to not settle for Bible studies and small groups. Those are good, but we also want people to meet outside of those.